Hello, everyone. Let me be the first to wish you, and probably not the first since we're already almost through this day, but happy International Women's Day. We've got Ella Madness here. We've got Jenny Girl here. We've got China Thug. You know what? If you're a lady, if you're not a lady, I'll still wish you a happy International Women's Day. And happy Taco Tuesday, happy Tuesday in general. What are the other things that we can celebrate today? Happy March 8th, is that the correct date? Happy March 8th? Yeah, let's be happy for all the things that we can celebrate, right? Gotta look on the positive. What's going on? Love TR is here. I Manu is here. Newness Wendy. Happy International Women's Day. I love it. Shout out in the chat right now. Who has been one of the most influential women in your life? Is it mom, sister, best friend, a teacher, me? No, I'm kidding. Please don't put me. But who is someone that's been the most influential woman in your life? If you are feeling like you want to write more than one, that's fine. I'm not going to cut you off. Let's see. Oh, Jenny Girl, I love that. Your daughter. Yes, happy almost spring. Spring is in the air. And Chaz, thank you for making me feel not left out. Newness Wendy says, my mom. Who else? Let's celebrate some of the women in our lives today. Who's someone that you want to celebrate that has made an impact on you? Lauren, Beyonce, all my single ladies. Ooh, you know I love an opportunity to sing. I do. I really, really do. Furuichi is saying hello to you, Chaz. Look at that. Not even hello to me. Hello to you. I love that. We love that for you. Savior7 is here. All right. Well, hi, everyone. Happy almost spring. Happy March 8th. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy International Women's Day. I mean, if that isn't all something to celebrate, I don't know what is. I mean, we also have a great show for you tonight, right? We're going to be talking about how to earn money on display. We're going to be talking about communities. We are going to show off some original content. We have got a trivia game for all of you. $500. That's coming up in about 30 minutes. And, you want to guess the theme? You want to guess the theme? Might have to do with a little bit of a holiday that we're celebrating today. It is International Women's Day themed. Yes, you got to think outside the box, but that'll be all kinds of fun questions. And if you're here, that means you're going to get the answer to question 8 ahead of time. You know what, Chaz? Not Taco Tuesday, but I'm starting to think that we should have an entire Taco Tuesday themed quiz. What would you even ask about? I'm sure there's plenty, right? We could just talk about what taco did Sarah have for Taco Tuesday the week of, March 1st. Things like that. That would be really fun. Yeah, bite me. I hope you don't sneeze tonight too, because you might miss tapping the right answer. Is that what happened? Oof, that would be rough. All right, well, let's talk about how did we all celebrate International Women's Day? What do we do today to celebrate International Women's Day? Breaking the glass ceiling, smashing the patriarchy, tearing down barriers. Which way? Which way are you celebrating International Women's Day? I love it. It's getting me hyped. Ooh, yeah, International Women's Day. That's how I like to do it. All right, we got 31% breaking the glass ceiling. We got 36% smashing the patriarchy, and we've got 35% tearing down barriers. Get it. Get it, all of you. I love it. I'm so inspired. Okay. So we did a little roll call on who's here. We talked about some of the most influential women in our lives. Let's move on to, something a little more shallow. How to earn money on display. Nothing wrong with that, right? You got to earn money in order to treat the ladies in your life, or if you're a lady, to treat yourself. So earning money is important. If we want to shatter those ceilings and break those barriers, we gotta earn that money, right? So let's talk about it. You got to be posting. You got to be posting here on display. That is the main thing. I don't know how else to say it. If you are not posting your photos and videos, or, you can write it, you can do text as well. You can do your short storefront and share those items. So there's other ways. If you just are tired of taking photos or videos, or you don't know what to do, you can still earn money. But you got to be posting something that has to do with you, your story, what you're seeing, what you're doing. So think of your story and post it. Yes, Ella, very important to be original as well. Hey, Kathy Davis, welcome. Hey, Melreen. Hey, Chico99FB. Hello. Okay, so we got to be posting in order to earn that money on display. Now, once you are posting, you will earn a couple of different ways. The first way is your dividends, and that is through the feed structure. So basically, if you're scrolling through your timeline, you're gonna see it goes 3 posts from creators and an ad. 3 posts from creators and an ad. The money that's generated by that ad, right, that the advertisers pay to have their ad there to get those eyeballs on that ad, the money from that goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad. Now, that comes up in your display bank as dividends. It will literally say dividends payments. The second payment that you're gonna see is your supported content. That's what you get when people tap the support me button on your post. So you can do this for other people. In fact, I very much encourage you to. Let's take a look at where you can find the support me button. This is a little yellow S. It says support me. It is down on the bottom right. So you got your like, your comment, your share. These are all great ways to engage with creators that you love. But if you want to help them actually get paid, tap that support me button. I promise nothing bad's going to happen. Only good. You literally only help them make money. So what happens when you tap that button? You see an ad. You see an ad, sometimes it's like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. If you watch that ad all the way through, it'll say thank you at the top. So you know that you've just supported that person. And what that thank you really means is that that creator is getting paid with money. Money's going into their display bank because you watched an ad on their content. You just helped them earn money, but you didn't even have to pay any money. It didn't come out of your display bank account. It just took you the time it took to watch that ad. So make sure you're tapping the support me button on people's content who you like, or check out who's supporting you and make sure you're getting them back every once in a while to say thank you. All right? And again, you can see that in your display bank earnings, it'll say supported content. Now, the third way that you earn money on display is by inviting your friends. So you need to do this a certain way. You can't just say, hey friend, come to display. No, you need to generate your custom link so we can trace that person to you, so that we can trace that referral to you. So the way you do this is you go to your main menu and then you tap invite your friends. And once you tap invite your friends, you're gonna see you have a couple of options. You have your QR code and you have your link. So either way will work just fine. You can copy and paste it, you can text it to people, you can share it on your socials. And when you do that and that person or those people set up a profile, it's traceable to you. You make 10% of whatever they end up earning here on display. So if that person ends up making $100, you make $10 just because you're the one that told them about display and they used your link. So make sure you're sharing these links so that you can earn that extra money. That is for a lifetime. So like even if they don't make money right away, but then eventually they start getting the gist of it, they start hanging out with us every single weeknight, they start posting, gradually they start earning, it never expires. You will get to earn that 10% for a lifetime. How cool is that? Who's been inviting their friends? Let me know in the chat. Anybody been bringing their friends? I like the Tamadu is saying, yes, that's what's up, says Ella Madness. Great, keep inviting your friends. Ella, I love that. Display is an amazing platform for earning and making friends. Exactly, Jenny, you can help without spending money. It's genius. Gummy Nuggets, you keep running out of time to answer on quizzes. Well, you're gonna have to answer sooner. Good thing practice makes perfect, and also it's not about perfection, it's about progress, not perfection. It's a good thing that we have more quizzes every single night, every single weeknight. So we got a fresh quiz coming up for you tonight. So if you're in here and you're like, what quiz are you talking about? We do trivia every single weeknight for $500. You gotta answer 10 questions. Tonight, it is International Women's Day themed, so it's gonna be an extra special one, but that's coming up in 20 minutes from now. So you're in the right place if you wanna be playing trivia, and I'm gonna give away the answer to question 8 in just a little bit. But first, I wanna talk about something that people were just speaking of, which is the fact that you make friends and that you can find your community. We also have groups here called communities that help you earn extra money and find your people. So let's talk about what these are for. So basically, communities, like I said, are groups of shared interests. So they're people who start a group that's dedicated to a specific interest, whether that's food or travel, and I'm gonna show you some examples in a minute, and then you just post that kind of content to that group. So you can decide which communities you want to join. You know, if you don't like cars, don't join the car community. If you like pets, join the pets community. And whenever you join a community, all of that content that's posted in that community will come through your regular feed, which means if you're posting to communities, directly to communities, and not just a post on regular display, anybody who follows that community, anybody who's a part of that community will get to see that content, which means an extra opportunity to earn money on display. So make sure you're experimenting a bit with posting straight to display and posting straight to a community, because it's different. You can also do both. You can post the same photo to a community and post that same photo on your page, because just because you post it to a community doesn't mean it's going to be on your profile. Did you know that, or did I just teach you something new? Let me know. Yes, Ella, you know, let's show off some communities, shall we? Let's start with the All About Display community. So this one was started by our DAB members. That's the Display Advisory Board. They are not people who work for display, but they're people who really know how to utilize display. So they're sort of the intermediaries between the people who work at display and all of everybody else. So they have started this group to sort of help explain things. So if I'm not quite explaining things the right way, or if you have a specific question, or you just want to be among people who really know how to use this app, I really encourage you to check out All About Display. They also include like announcements. So when there's updates, if you don't get an update from me on this show, you can check there. They'll be like, oh, hey, did you know that there's this new feature? This is how to use it. So it's a great community, very, very, very helpful. All right, our next community that I want to suggest is the Foodlicious community. This one's dedicated to all my foodies. So yeah, if you ate tacos today for Tuesday, make sure you post a picture directly to Foodlicious. Anybody who's in the Foodlicious community then will enjoy seeing that taco photo. And again, that means more eyeballs on your content, which means you're probably generating some more dividends for your display bank account. All right, let's go to our next community. We've got Bitcoin. Any people into crypto yet in the chat? I'm curious. I want to know. Do we have any crypto people in the chat? Do we have anybody who wants to learn more about crypto, right? Communities can also be a great place to learn. So let's say you're kind of dipping your toe into crypto, or let's say you're dipping your toe into another sort of interest or hobby you don't necessarily know yet. It's probably a great place to connect to people who know more about that particular thing. Okay, let's take a look at our next community that we want to suggest. It's anime. And there's really a community for everything. I mean, there are 42,000 people that are a member of the community anime, dedicated to showing off that anime content, right? Next up, we have got video pets. We've got pets, yes. So this, if you have a pet, you can post photos of your pet here, or if you just like seeing photos of cute, cuddly little animals, I suggest that you join the pets community. Again, we've got like 18,000 members in this pets community. And the thing is, there's not just one pets community. If you go to your magnifying glass or search bar and you search communities, you can type in pets and you can see that there's all kinds of pets communities. So find the one that's right for you, right? Not just the ones that we're showing off here. I encourage you to go and do a little search and see which communities that you're most excited about. Okay, next up, fitness. Again, maybe you're like, oof, this was a New Year's resolution. I haven't really stuck to it. But maybe having some fitness motivational content in your feed will remind you, oh, you know what? I'm going to work out today, or I want to try this workout that somebody just posted. So fitness, great community, really large community. We got 106,000 members there. Check out the fitness community. Next up, we got cars. If you like cars, if you like looking at cars, if you want to share pictures of your luxury vehicle, or maybe it's not luxury, who cares? This is not special. This does not specify what type of car you have to have. So, you know, if you're just like riding or playing with a toy car, I'm sure you could put that up there too. Technically, that's a car. I'm not going to say no. All right, next, we got NCAA sports. Any of my sports fans, check this out. Look, and this is where you can talk sports. Like, these are your people. You can have conversations in here. So you can post a photo and be like, yo, what did you think about this? Who are you rooting for? Again, great place to meet friends, make community, so that those people are tapping support me on your content and you're earning more money. Next up, video games. I knew video games was coming up. Here we are. Video games. Any gamers out there? Any people that want to be a member or already a member of the video games community? I don't know. Let me know. All right, next we have world traveling. I love this community because I can't always travel. So this helps me feel like I'm traveling or seeing places in the world that I don't normally get to see. And it excites me to add new places to my bucket list of places that I'll eventually want to go. So check out communities, see what you like, see which ones inspire you that you want to add to your feed. But again, this is an additional way for you to earn some money on this app. So I want to know from all of you, okay, what communities are you looking to join? Tell me what communities you're looking to join. Maybe you've already joined a bunch and maybe I've got you excited about joining some more. Is it food, drink? Is it travel, fitness, hobbies, sports, or pets? Which ones do you want to join? We got 21% saying food, drink. We got 42% saying travel. Lots of people excited about joining the travel community. If you have not already joined World Traveling, I highly suggest that you join it. All right, then we've got 15% pets, 9% sports, a little bit of everything, but mostly travel and food, drink. All right, I'm telling you, World Travel, Foodlicious, that's where it's at, my friends. Okay, whoo, that was a mouthful, but we gotta keep it moving because we got trivia coming up in 13 minutes, which means I've got a trivia answer to give away. We'll be right back with that.
My work is for the world, but it really starts with me. And I'm just a vessel that helps it funnel.
Don't be so quick to give off what God has given you to somebody else.
It was a really hard year, but there are a lot of really bright moments.
What's up, y'all? I'm Lauren Elise, and you can catch my show, Harmony and Hughes, every Thursday on Display TV.
Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here, you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language. Identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Display TV, live from New York City. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis. We got live trivia coming up real soon too, 12 minutes from now, which means I gotta give you a trivia answer. But first, we're gonna put you to the test and see if you can answer. If you haven't heard already, we're doing International Women's Day themed trivia. So let's give you a taste of what that's gonna look like. Let's put up the very real question 8 from tonight's game. This is for no points at all, but we'll see how you do, and then I'll reveal the answer. The first ever space mission in which women crew members outnumbered men had a woman on board from which of the following countries? Was it South Korea? Was it Japan? Or was it Russia? First ever space mission where women outnumbered the men. So where was a woman from? There were two. Ooh, I just gave you a little bit of an answer. There were two women. One was from the United States and one was from where? Was it South Korea? Was it Japan? Was it Russia? Let's see how we do. As of now, we've got 43%, woo! We got 43% saying Japan. We've got 34% saying Russia, and we've got 20% saying South Korea. And y'all are so lucky. Again, 2 nights in a row where you really, really needed me. I love to be needed. It's South Korea. South Korea is your answer. The mission was ISS, and the astronaut in question was Yi So-yeon from South Korea. I love that now. Everyone just waited to like tap that in like it really matters. Now it's 61% that said that, but there you go. If you got it, you knew. You're one of the very few who actually knew. If you waited for me, why? This was for no points. You should have had fun guessing. Who got that right? Let me know in the chat. And if you did get it right, how did you know it? Did you just guess? Are you happy that I gave away that trivia answer? Ooh, gummy nuggets. Well done. All right, let's do it. Let's do some original content, shall we? Because trivia can be kind of hard. So we want to make sure you're actually earning money on this app by posting, which means we got to show up some of the posts that all of you have on this app. So let's kick things off with our first piece of original content. This one's from Michelle 22, woke up hungry, dashed out the house straight to this. Ooh, chicken for breakfast, fried chicken for breakfast. I don't see any waffles, and I gotta say, chicken and waffles are where it's at, but that does look delicious. Anybody else fried chicken for breakfast? Is that a yes or a no? Do you need waffles to accompany it, or never? Like there's always a reason for fried chicken. Let me know your opinion on this in the chat. Spencer says no, thank you. I appreciate the response. I need to sometimes feel like I'm not talking into the void. Okay, next we got one from Lay. Gorgeous. I would call this a selfie, but it's not, because clearly the phone is set up not out of reach of the hands, right? I love this polka dotted shirt. I love this guy. And that looks like a gorgeous mountainous background. This is just a perfect photo. Well done, Lay. So pretty. Okay, next we got a photo from Melba42. Very, very cool and artistic. This is really cool, right? Like a projection, a cute little kid. What else do you want here? We got artsy fartsy. We got a cute child in here. I'm loving this photo. This is really awesome. Thanks, Melba. Next up, we've got Madam Claudia 123. Little baby. We're getting all the babies on display. Display bees, right? That's obviously what the caption had to say, display bee. Hanging out with the friends and the family at some picnic. We love it. Great quality time with the family. All right, next up, we've got Roll, who said, grow well, little one. So I need to know, can anyone help me identify what this is? Is this a mangrove tree? It's gotta be some sort of aquatic tree growing in the sand like that. Does anybody know what type of tree this is? I love learning about new, flowers and plants and animals and stuff through all of you right here on display, but I don't know what this is. So if somebody knows what it is, please let me know. All silence. All right, we're gonna go with mangrove. Thanks, Kathy, I appreciate that. At least I'm not alone in not having an idea as to what it is. All right, then we've got Chrysanth. All right, Chrysanth, a frozen waterfall. And see, this is where I'm glad there's a caption, because I don't know if I would have identified this as a waterfall, but it is. It's a frozen waterfall, starting to thaw, so it won't be long before it's running again. But look at that snow, just freezing like little icicles and snow. It's getting close to being spring. We're almost there. Does anybody have that nice spring weather? We just touched upon it yesterday in New York, but it's back to being kind of cold here. Okay, next up, we've got Michael Ginn. As the sun goes down. I love this photo. This just feels like home to me, right? We got the pup looking out at the sunset, enjoying it. We got not a white picket fence, but like a brown fence, right? We got some beautiful houses and leaves on the ground. I don't know, this is nice. I love it. This makes me happy. Okay, next up we've got Seba77 taking a trip into the wide open, spectacular spaces of the mountains. Oof, yeah, said it better than I could. Look at that, look at the clouds overhead. How cool is that? Look at the rock formations. Makes me wanna go on a hike. Looks like you have a buddy. This looks like a fun day. And then finally, we have this one from Toto Caro, Countryside Canal. Gorgeous place for a walk, right? Sort of just peaceful, lots of serenity, tranquility, just looking at it. I love seeing stuff like this in my feed. It's my daily dose of meditation that I don't necessarily get from looking at my phone. All right, everyone, we've got trivia coming up in 5 minutes. It's International Women's Day themed. I'll see you there. everybody, and welcome to an all-new round of Display Trivia. I am your host, Sarah Pribis, and let me be the first to wish you all not only a happy Tuesday, but a very happy International Women's Day. Yes! Today is the day we celebrate the ladies, because let's face it, we do not have it easy. Oh no, we do not. We've got the wage gap. We're supposed to focus on thigh gaps. And when it comes to jeans, they stopped making the style I liked at the Gap. Look, I'm not saying just because Gap discontinued my favorite cut of denim, they hate women, but I feel hate and I'm a woman. So you know what? You do the math on that one, okay? And also math, like a lot of girls are really good at it. But I want everyone to clean up nice tonight, you know, not just the ladies. You see what I did there? A woman's place is in the house and the guest house. Yeah, you heard me. We are making bank today. We got a mother-in-law suite in the backyard and everything. Might even invest in some commercial real estate. Who knows? I'm feeling like a powerful woman today. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we need to go over some rules. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully because once you tap, there is no going back. If you get one wrong, you can keep playing along, just not for the money, honey. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're holding your phone vertically, and finally, your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have your profile all set up. Now, as a quick warm-up, let me ask you this, for no money at all, okay? Would you rather throw like a girl, act like a lady, have no fury like a woman scorned? Ooh, I am scared of that last one. Oh, I am scared. There's no need for horror movies with jump scares and creepy masks and pig hearts, you know? Just throw in a woman who caught her man doing something he shouldn't be, and you have yourself a terrifying storyline. The scariest of horror movies. Okay, we have 45% of you choosing act like a lady. Well, let's make like International Women and have our day. As Shania Twain would say, let's go girls. Live from New York City, it's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. Beyonce says, this group runs the world. Girls, squirrels, pearls. Beyonce says, this group runs the world. Girls, squirrels, pearls. Look, if Beyonce says it, then that's what goes. You know, I never question Beyonce. When she tells me to get information, you can bet I get my pretty little butt there faster than you can say, driver, roll up the partition, please. Which, by the way, she also asked me to do. And of course, I happily oblige. Look, if Queen Bee says jump, you don't even say how high. You simply do it. I can see your halo. Yes, Bee, you can. Here it is. Girls run the world. Look, if you have a problem with it, I am not the person to take it up with. But that's good. 97% of you got that. Question 2. By definition, feminism seeks equality in what area? Religion, ability, gender. By definition, feminism seeks equality in what area? Religion, ability, gender. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have equality? Finally, everyone would get the same piece of pie. Wait, no, that's not good. Everybody needs their own pie. Wait, excuse me, can we get some more pies? Yeah, maybe like a pecan, some cherry. Hey guys, I'm ordering more pies for the table. What do we want? Oh no, they ran out of apple. Yeah, I don't know, Pete. Okay, I'll ask if they have ice cream. Yes, I know that's called a la mode. Thanks. Thank you, Pete. I like your shirt too, but I'm kind of busy ordering pies right now. You know what? We're gonna just take all the pies. Yeah, every pie. Thank you. Feminism, by definition, seeks the equality of the genders. Men, women, and all genders are equal. Everyone gets pie. Let's see. 93% of you got that. Question 3. Feminist author Gloria Steinem went undercover as what profession in the 1960s? Rockette, Playboy bunny, Weeki-Wachee mermaid. Feminist author Gloria Steinem went undercover as what profession in the 1960s? Rockette, Playboy bunny, Weeki-Wachee mermaid. I have so much respect for the women who have helped us achieve the status that we have today, right? I mean, this woman was willing to go undercover to help understand what it was like to be a woman in one of these environments. People from our generation did so much work, and look at me. Look at me. The only time I'll do undercover work is at bedtime, right after I put on my moisturizer and I scroll through my phone for an hour. All I'm saying is we really have so many amazing women to thank who got us where we are today. And sure, you know, a dude hired me to do this job, but I am a lady with 2 legs who walked her lady feet into work today and only 23 minutes late, okay? Did I have a nice coffee? You bet I did. You bet. Miss Steinem worked as a Playboy bunny at their Manhattan Club in 1963, and 93% of you got that. Question 4. In Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman, she claims to wear all of the following pieces except men's shirts, short skirts, dress shirts. In Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman, she claims to wear all of the following pieces except men's shirts, short skirts, dress shirts. This is a woman in music who really deserves more credit for all her insights. Shania Twain said it best when she said plainly, the best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun, yeah. I mean, the first time I heard those words, I felt that right here. This song might have been the late, 90s, early 2000s feminist anthem that we needed. Color my hair, do it, I dare. Friends, this is clearly about a woman going through a breakup and making reckless hair decisions, but you know what? She is doing it on her own terms. And the only thing that she doesn't sing about wearing on this track are dress shirts. Whoa, man, I feel like moving on to Q5 with 87% of you. Q5. The American women's movement grew out of all of the following other movements except socialism, anti-slavery, jingoism. The American women's movement grew out of all of the following other movements except socialism, anti-slavery, jingoism. As is the case with many a social movement, this one gained traction when it could link up with some fellow baddies and get to work. Almost exactly like when T Swift's Girl Squad showed up in the Bad Blood music video to really show them what force she knew she couldn't do on her own. And you know what? So she rounded everyone up from Gigi Hadid to Mariska Hargitay. And sure, I'm not really sure why Selena Gomez betrayed her and then why they went to war with her, but like any music video with cool explosions and lipstick switchblades, count this girl in. But it's pretty clear that the American women's movement also shared ties with the socialism and anti-slavery movements. Yeah, not jingoism. That's right, 84% of you got it. Halfway there. Question 6. The first self-made woman millionaire in America made her fortune in what industry? Beauty, entertainment, fine art. The first self-made woman millionaire in America made her fortune in what industry? Beauty, entertainment, fine art. I mean, this is really quite an accomplishment. The only thing that I have ever self-made was a Mother's Day card. And if I'm being frank, even though I'm Sarah, it was not good. Of course, my mom told me she liked it. I mean, she had to, right? She was my mom. But it was one of those macaroni art projects they always made you do in elementary school, you know? Why are we always gluing dehydrated pasta onto construction paper? Beats me, but it was a total tease. The only time that we should be getting noodles out is when we're about to cover them in cheese, okay? But then Madam C.J. Walker was not only the first self-made American millionairess, but also the first black millionairess. And she made her fortune selling haircut products. Beauty is it. 90% of you are it. Phew. Question 7. The first self-governing country where women gained universal suffrage has a flag with which of the following elements? 6 six-pointed white stars, 4 five-pointed red stars, 5 five-pointed white stars. The first self-governing country where women gained universal suffrage has a flag with which of the following elements? 6 six-pointed white stars, 4 five-pointed red stars, 5 five-pointed white stars. Hoo-hoo-hoo! That was fun to say. Suffrage is another word for the right to vote, okay? Not to be confused with suffrage, which is what my family endured whenever I wanted to put on one of my little plays, whenever we had people over. A captive audience? I know just the thing. Plays at home only had a few rules. 1, they had to take place in front of the mantle. It kind of looked like a proscenium stage and just served as a way to, anchor the action. 2, the pet had to be involved, usually against their will. And 3, the play had to have no plot and go on for way too long until all of the grown-ups inevitably dispersed. What could they possibly have found so interesting on the other side of the house? I don't know. But you know what? Fools all. The first play I put on was called The Princess Goes to Space, but the first self-governing nation that enfranchised women was New Zealand, whose main ensign contains 4 5-pointed red stars? 87% of you got that. Okay. Question 8. The first ever space mission in which women crew members outnumbered men had a woman on board from which of the following countries? South Korea, Japan, Russia. The first ever space mission in which women crew members outnumbered men had a woman on board from which of the following countries? South Korea, Japan, Russia. We're not talking about the first woman in space, okay? That's not what this is asking. Don't we know by now, by the way, that women can do everything men can do, okay? If men can go into space, then so can we. If men can run for president, then so can we, right? Okay, those are the big things. But I don't think we should steamroll past the little things, though. Men can spend all day loafing on the couch, so can we. Men can roll through a 4-way stop, well, buddy, so can we. Men can steal the Declaration of Independence, well, by George, so can we. And the first space mission where women outnumbered men on the crew was from the ISS in 2000, where American Peggy Whitson and South Korean Yi So-yeon said, "Hey boys, this is our space." That's right. 89% of you got that. Question 9. The first official International Women's Day occurred in the same year that which movie star was born? Charlize Theron, Elizabeth Banks, Reese Witherspoon. The first official International Women's Day occurred in the same year that which movie star was born? Charlize Theron, Elizabeth Banks, Reese Witherspoon. And all these women are proof that women over 40 in Hollywood can still hold their own. Oh no, don't make Laura Dern hold her own script. I said she can hold her own, not that she should have to. No, you should crouch down right in front of her with her script open to the right page, but do not, I repeat, do not make eye contact. If she's peckish, and she usually is, oh, she will bite. I've seen it happen. Don't say I didn't warn you. They say you should never ask a lady her age, but they never said you shouldn't Google it. And Charlize Theron is the only actress here born in 1975, the same year the United Nations officially recognized International Women's Day on a global scale. 81% of you got that. Well, look at us. We're blazing a trail because it's time for the final question. Question 10. Select the correctly paired Earth Mother deity with their associated culture. Sybil Andalusian, Lidivis Gallic, Tanansin Olmec. Select the correctly paired Earth Mother deity with their associated culture. Sybil Andalusian, Lidivis Gallic, Tanansin Olmec. What's amazing is across cultures, over millennia, most societies had it figured out. They did. And that is, women are amazing. It's crazy that we even have to say this out loud, but yes, it's true. I mean, some of us can grow a whole new person inside our bodies. Excuse me? You are telling me that some women are literally human printers that just spit out more people? Yes, isn't that wild? I'm almost tempted to say it's where Ridley Scott got the inspiration for his movie Alien. I mean, don't quote me on that, but it checks out. Regardless, I'm really excited to bring this whole thing home tonight and say definitively that who runs the world is girls. Guys, I told you to just listen to Beyonce. I told you. Sybil is an Antolonian Earth Mother deity. Tanansin comes from the Aztec tradition, but Lidivis is the only goddess correctly matched to the Gauls. That's right. 87% on Q10. Okay, show-offs. So how did the rest of us do? How did the ones that didn't make it do? Let me know your scores in the chat. But you know what? You came, you displayed your knowledge, and you are going to get paid. 414 winners tonight. Whoo! We're getting smarter and smarter. Or maybe the questions are getting easier? What do we think here? Mark Foot got a 7. Ella Madness got a 7. Oh no! Study got a 10. Taym Abdu got a 10 out of 10. Mark, 7 is good. 70 out of those hard questions, I would consider that a win. I know it's not cash, but I would just tap myself on the back and say, I am a winner. Christy B got a 5 out of 10. Ash Zero is a winner. Nunes Wendy got an 8. Well done. Okay, the questions are harder. All right, I love that. Boop your nose. 8, that's okay. You did great. 8 is a B, right? Jeffrey got a 6. Langley says, congratulations. I say congratulations too. Only I wow got a 10 out of 10. Tim Dozer missed the last question. That's gotta hurt. IIDXD got a 9 out of 10. We got 6 for Jenny Girl tonight. You know what, friends? Thanks for celebrating International Women's Day with me. Go hug a woman. Go tell them that you love them. Go say thank you, whatever you gotta do. Now, until then, we'll see you next time on Display.